Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm here with Raja, and Ozzy is also here. I'm just so honored that he, decided to be here today because he's an old man and he doesn't like anything, so it's such an honor to have him here. Anyways, I wanted to thank you guys first of all for being so supportive in my channel. I thought that nobody would be watching these videos, and I'm super impressed that people are actually reaching out to me and sharing their stories, and I'm really still focused on creating a community of people that are so positive and uplifting to each other in their journeys of weight loss or being healthier. So thank you guys, I really appreciate it, and keep on keeping on kind of thing. So I wanted to talk to you about how I started exercising, and a lot of people have reached out to me like, okay, so you made changes in your diet, so what else did you do? So I didn't start exercising until like 3 or 4 months into my decision to lose weight and become healthier. And it was, I was fueling my body incorrectly, so I had no energy to start off with, but in a few months I did start having just a little bit extra energy, and I started using that energy and kind of, first of all, acknowledging that energy and saying, you know what, I do have a little bit of extra energy. Instead of sitting on the couch and like scrolling on my phone or watching TV or like having a snack or something, I would go out and I would take a walk or go for a hike, or my mom and I really got into badminton for a while, which is, believe it or not, it was awesome. So anything that gets you moving, and again, like I said, with eating healthier, anything that you can grasp onto that you have a passion for is going to keep you at your goal, and it's going to push you towards greater things. And I'm not saying that it's going to take as long as 3 months. I'm not going to say that it won't take longer than 3 months. For me, it was like 3 or 4 months was really that turning point where I recognized and I was conscious that I had more energy to expend, so I used that as kind of momentum to get the ball rolling and really start exercising a lot more. So I started off, I didn't have a gym membership, I didn't have money, I was a college student, I was working full-time, I had a really tight schedule, so I didn't have the time or the money really to go to the gym. And I'm not against the gym. If you have a gym membership, by all means, like, use it. I just don't find myself going to the gym, and if I did have a membership, I would never use it. I just feel like it's just so hard to get up out of bed, get dressed for the gym, go to the gym, like drive to the gym, exercise or do whatever. You should be exercising at the gym. Go to the gym, like take a shower, or come home and take a shower, and then get dressed in other clothes, and then go on about your day. I feel like that's just a lot of time and energy. Right now I am fortunate enough to have a tiny little home gym, so I'm going to pan the camera a little bit and show you what I have. This did take, again, 6 years. I asked for equipment for my birthday, for every single holiday, and I'm fortunate enough to have so many friends that would give me their old workout gear or new workout gear, or they're like, hey, I found these, they really work for me, I picked you up some. So I'm just going to pan around, and later on I'll make a video discussing my 3 favorite equipment, or 3 favorite pieces of equipment, because I've gotten a lot of inquiries about what works for me. And if you're starting out and you don't have a lot of money, a lot of people are like, well, I don't have a lot of money, so please tell me what I can actually like buy, or like what's the best bang for my buck kind of thing. So I'm gonna pan around. I have a shelf behind me. I've got a kettlebell at the top. I do have a kettlebell right here too. I do have some medicine balls. This is the slam ball, so it's a softer one, and I do have a harder one somewhere that's 10 pounds, so that's a little lighter. I have my yoga ball. I have a yoga mat somewhere. I think it's like directly behind me. Yep, there it is. I have a whiteboard where I currently put all of my workouts. I will be posting those on, I usually post them on Snapchat when I change them up. So follow me on Snapchat for that. I have boxing gloves. I do have a sandbag. It's not in this room because obviously it's really heavy. I have a few weights. They're probably directly behind Raja, and then I've got a curl bar and a treadmill. So, funny story, I started out with nothing, and it's easy for you to start with nothing. I started out with a regimented routine of bodyweight exercises, which, you know, think about how much you weigh and how much, you know, you'll be lifting with a push-up, or how much you'll be lifting with doing yoga, or so on and so forth, squatting, lunging, you know, push-ups, pull-ups. I did, not necessarily pull-ups, sit-ups, that's what I mean. So it was, it started off with bodyweight exercises, and I just started myself a schedule. Schedules are my thing, and that's, you know, I created a schedule for success. I created a, you know, a time for myself that I put aside for myself to really, you know, work on myself. Work on myself, work on my body, and just really connect with my body as well. It's taken me 6 years to create a healthy body and mind and relationship with those two. It's definitely a journey that, you know, you have to start in small steps. So I started with, I was a cardio junkie for the longest time. I still really enjoy cardio. Cardio is a big stress relief, especially like I just tend to overthink things, and especially with trying to lose weight and not seeing the progress that I really wanted at first, I was becoming stressed. I was in college, I was in a job, you know, I worked in retail for 6 years, so I did have a lot of stress and a lot on my plate. So I started running. I started, you know, running by, you know, speed walking, and then I would jog, and then I would do intervals, which is like sprinting again. Like, I was 50 pounds heavier. It took me a long time to get to my size that I am today, and I'm still, you know, not I'm still on my fitness goal, like on my fitness journey, so it's important to realize that it did take me quite a long time to get here. But I did start with just, you know, sprinting and running and walking. I had so much energy when I would come home. Sometimes I'd be like, Mom, you want to go for a walk? Like, yeah, while I'm saying the trigger words for my dogs. So everybody is kind of freaking out behind the camera, wanting to go for a WALK. So I would start with walking, and I would start with running and bodyweight exercises. I started off with planking in the morning. Planking is good for your entire body, and I felt like when you start your day with something, with an exercise, and it kind of inspires you for the rest of your day. So if I woke up and I wasn't feeling the best, I would do a plank, do like one push-up, because that's all I could do, but it was just so empowering. And then pretty soon you'll push yourself, so maybe I can do 2 push-ups, or maybe I can do, you know, some sit-ups or some lunges or some squats, and focus on how you feel in those. If something feels wrong or painful, like, definitely research the correct way to do all of these exercises, but feel like listen to your body. If you feel good about what you're doing, then you'll feel good about what you're setting yourself up for the rest of the day. I would do planks, and I would then feel so empowered that I actually got up and did something, a step in the right direction. So then I would have a healthy breakfast. There's some days where I was sick, or I just, like, you know, didn't feel like planking, and that just set me up for a disastrous day. I would be like, well, I didn't work out, so, like, I don't feel like it. I feel like doing whatever with my body. And it's okay to have days like that, but it's really important to get back to the focus and kind of recollect yourself at the end of that disastrous day, and kind of search inside yourself of why that happened, and also what you can do to prevent that. Schedules really work for me, and you guys know that I love schedules. So that's how I started getting myself on task, getting myself exercising, was creating a regimented schedule. And you can see behind me that I still do follow a schedule. I follow a schedule. So that is one of the most important things that I can pass on to you guys, is create yourself a schedule, create yourself a schedule with goals. Like, I would create myself a schedule for the month and kind of go through and say, I want to be able to do 2 push-ups by the end of the month. I started with not being able to do push-ups, and planks helped my upper body strength enough that I could go down slowly and then I would work on the up part. You know, it's always a journey. It's always, you know, awesome when you achieve your goals, and it's just so empowering when you do reach your goals. And I'm gonna leave you with that today. I'm gonna discuss 3 of my favorite pieces of equipment in my next video, because I've been asked a lot about that. So if you like my channel, or again, if you have any questions, like, comment, and subscribe, because you don't want to miss out on really cute dogs that help me with my recording. That was really scary. So yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Take care. Again, I am a Just Strong ambassador for Just Strong Clothing, so I will put that link to the website in the description below, and also your 10% off discount code. I still have stuff coming in the mail, so hopefully it comes soon, but it's coming from England, so we'll see. Take care, guys. Bye.